Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back for episode 5 of season 4 of my Football Manager 2019 Let's Play with Ipswich Town. Last episode we played FC Basel, and of course we secured qualification to the knockout stages of the Europa League. Fantastic news, absolutely fantastic. Since then we played QPR away in the league, winning 4-3. Javi Qatar and Ben Falami both getting a double. We had to work for it though, It was a last minute surge. We were 3-2 down with half an hour left. Ben Falami and Qatar both popped up with goals. I kept changing my tactics, and this game, it's the most amazing game in the world. It's the most addictive game in the world. I will always love it. However, it is so frustrating. You get a tactic which is working, like this tactic I've been using, the 2 defenders or the 3 defenders. It's been working, an absolute treat. But I mean, just going back to the beginning of the season, like we beat Liverpool, Chelsea and Tottenham. We absolutely smashed them, really. We lost against Man City, fair enough. They're a decent side. We beat Cardiff, and then we drew at home to Leeds 3-3. I mean, what the hell is going on? Like, if that tactic can beat Liverpool, Chelsea and Tottenham, why doesn't it beat Leeds? It just doesn't make sense, and it winds me up so much. Like, we've just gone on a 5-game winning streak after that Basel game. We got 3-1. We beat Brentford 3-0, beat Wolves 3-0, beat Basel 2-0 and beat QPR 4-3. We drew at home at Arsenal 2-2, fair enough. A good result. We were winning, we went a man down, we were winning 2-1, but they clawed it back and drew 2-2 again. But I keep switching my tactic. But since then we lost to Dynamo Kiev 2-0 away. Fair enough, again, fair enough. We rotated a lot of players, played a weakened side, and we had a man sent off, fair enough, but we played so bad. Sheffield United away, another man sent off. We played so bad. Javi Qatar, again, is the same as the Arsenal game. We went 2-1 up, dying stages, and we conceded again straight away. Like in the Arsenal game, we went 2-1 up. I kept it at attacking, because we were attacking, we took the lead. I thought, why not? We're gonna win the game. But then they scored. So, you know, learn from mistakes. In the Sheffield United game, I went 2-1 up and dying stages, and I straight away switched to defensive. What happens? They still score. This game does my absolute nutting. Like, where is the consistency? I'm doing all these games exactly the same. It's turned into a hell of a rant right now. If you guys can relate, let me know in the comments of a similar situation you've been in. But it's so frustrating. Like, I get it. Like, we'll get more detailed now. You can't just plug and play tactics. But I mean, it winds me up. Keep changing these tactics so much. I've changed it again for the United game today. We'll quickly run through it in a second. Out of possession, I've got get stuck in. But in recent games, I've been playing stay on feet. Yet we still get a red card? Are you sure? Are you sure though? You start with someone thinking, I might as well say get stuck in now. But I even took down the pressing intensity to, I think I took it down to slightly more urgent. And this is with stay on feet. I took off user type marking, and we still got a red card. Like, really? Like, get stuck in, extremely urgent, and use type marking would be the ones that would, you'd think, bring the cards and the fouls more. You know, that's what I'd think. But oh my god, this game is so frustrating. So we're going to change things a little bit for the United game. I mean, if I'm honest, I don't go into the pro zone and all these little side bits you can go into. If we go into United's schedule, we can have a quick look at my United's games as an example. So let's say their last away game, the Tottenham. I mean, even for today's game, if we quickly flick back, I can't believe this. Look at this. We're favourites to beat Man United. Are you sure? If we go down to Watford, play Watford away, Watford are favourites. Okay, so we're favourites home against Man United, but Watford are the favourites home against us. I mean, to me, it all seemed a bit crazy, you know. But anyway, if we click on United's schedule, we can have a quick look at their last away game against Tottenham, which apparently would suggest that is a similar game to us. What a load of rubbish that is. If you click on the score, you can go into the analysis and you can look at all sorts of details. I don't even do it that often, to be honest. We go analysis. I've never ever used the Pro Zone to mould my tactic in the upcoming game. Never have I done it before. There's so much, like, and imagine spending half an hour looking at all these statistics and then you form a tactic based on these statistics and then you still lose, I would be mighty pissed. If you click on the Man Utd team here, we're on analysis and teams. I'll switch off now. Analysis teams, it's Manchester United. You can then, so for example, we can say show the possession. The average possession, no, that's not good one actually. Let's go average positions. That should be better, I think. Take off possession. There we go. Do. So average possession with the ball. To me, that looks like they're probably playing quite narrow. Don't know if that's a fair assessment or not. On the attack, and then without the ball, they're playing a bit more wider. So, I mean, what's that suggesting to you? How should I mould my tactic to go against that? Like, if they're playing wider defensively, do we then go wider attacking, or do we go through the middle? Do you see what I'm saying? It's just, it does bug me. I might actually do that actually. If they're playing defensively wide, I'll go play narrow, just go through the middle maybe. If we click on their team, we should then also be able to see their more likely lineup. So IE and Tar, strong players. 57 million at 56 million, that's ridiculous. So let's say for up tactics today, which I've changed, I've put the defensive midfielder up to centre midfield. We changed that to a ball winning midfielder and defend. Kane's going to be the box on the right now, as he doesn't play the ball winning midfielder and defend very well. Castagni's going to stay in the right wing back position, but on wing back support, as that's a more familiar role for him. The left wing back was pulled back to left back, as emphasis is more familiar there, and also on wing back is fully familiar with that role. That's good. The goalkeeper we've changed to support because he's more familiar with that role. We keep the ball playing defenders as they are, attack midfielder as he is. Noidam is more familiar with the deep line playment on defend. We are going to leave support because that's what Dazelle is more familiar with, and he is our first team player. Up front, Guitar is more familiar with advanced forward, so we're going to give that a go. We're going to do advanced forward and complete forward. We'll see how it goes. We're at home. So for me, that's shouting out, you've got to be positive. You're at home, you've got to be positive, surely. In possession, so we're going to play very narrow and we're going to go through the middle. We've got a narrow tactic as it is anyway. United playing wide defensively, so it would make sense to go through the middle. In my eyes, I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, guys. I mean, if we end up smashing Man Utd because of these changes, then, well, I probably still haven't learned nothing, to be honest. It's a funny old game, this game. Out of possession, they come in narrow, so I think for me that would say we've got to play defensively narrow as well, and to really sort of block it in for them. If we, as far as the stuck in and the tackling, I believe that relies on the bravery of players, and I've gone through the bravery of most of the players here. 14, Jack Watmore's got 12, and they're not overly high. But if we then go on to Manchester United's team, oh my god, it's so much clicking. Well, it's not a lot of clicking actually. SI have done brilliant with the new game this year. But if you go on to Man Utd, we can flick through their players, and their bravery is higher than ours. So is that suggesting that we shouldn't go get stuck in because they're brave, they're all braver than us, they're going to get stuck in even more? So does that suggest we shouldn't get stuck in? Should we stay on feet? But then they've got quick players, do you know what I mean? So maybe we'll just keep that off. I do not know. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution, we'll keep that on anyway. But the pro zone, there's so many different things you can look at. I think we're just going to go with this for now. Like, we could sit here for ages analysing everything and still lose. How frustrating would that be? We're going to just go on average position for now and see if that makes any sort of difference to our performance today. Let's get into the game, guys. Hope I haven't bored you. So here we go. The starting lineup in goal: Freddie Rubin in goal. Back four of Empis, Davies, Watmore and Castagni. Noidam, Lema and Kane make up the free midfield. Casey Palmer attack midfield with Guitar and Falami up front. Another thing I'd forgot to mention on the tactic is I have pulled the defensive line back to standard and the attacking line back to standard. I'm getting fed up with seeing so many balls put over the top. We've got no pace at the back. I mean, I don't think Davies is too bad for pace, but I just keep getting caught and it's just winding me up. As good as it is, like for winning the ball high up the pitch and then getting that counter in, it just it aggravates me seeing it. so many long balls over the top, and the defenders just look so lethargic. Like they're running back, and all of a sudden they'll just pull up. Like they've got cramp. 15 minutes in the game. Are you sure? Are you sure? We're just going to call that the title today. Are you sure? I don't know. But anyway, let's get into United's team. So De Gea starts in goal. Back four of Digne, Bailly, Stark, and Versalco. Torreira at defensive midfield. In midfield, they have Sanchez on the left, Chaser on the right, with Pogba and Allen at midfield. I think last time we played United, the left and right wingers were inside forwards. So maybe we've earned a bit of respect with our performance this year, which would have made it a bit more defensive. Cardi plays up front. It would suggest to me they might start off like on a cautious defensive mode. So maybe positive might do because we're not so attacking, but we'll see how it goes. I haven't got a clue what I'm rambling on about. I think this is a bug in the game at the moment. The assistant manager keeps saying anything we have to say which overcomplicate things. I very rarely see this pre-match. It's normally at half-time if you're winning, say 2-0, the assistant manager would say this. I don't know whether I should report it or not, because I mean I'm no expert at the games. I mean I love playing. I think I am good at the game, but I'm no expert. Anyway, the assistant manager keeps saying don't say anything, and when I have said something, it seems to have a negative effect on the team. So I'll just leave it now. I'll just leave it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right, let's get into the game. Oh my god, I'm rambling so much today. Oh my god, I hope I don't lose no subscribers. Sorry guys. God, what a nightmare this is. And let's play the game. I think when I've been playing off camera, sped it up. Let's slow it down and then get into the match. Come on, you Blues! First highlight to United. Torreira with a corner. Whips it in. Pogba scores 1-0. Well, that isn't the start we wanted, is it? 1-0 down in 10 minutes. We're not going to blink first. We're going to leave it as it is and hope it was just a very awkward moment. I don't know. It's 20 minutes in, still 1-0. Match stats: four shots there too, 64% possession. It would suggest we're in control, but they're not really doing much. Another corner for United. Torreira again. Embers heads out. Chiesa, Stark, 2-0. Brilliant. So, what have I done wrong? Can anyone tell me? Oh my god, this game. Honestly, sometimes I just feel like I want to cry. So frustrating. Nearly half time. We're losing 2-0. Thing is, I've changed that tactic so much now. Like, it feels like that's not worked. So do I just switch back to the tactic I made before and then just put up with the defeats every so often? Now I love being able to plug and play tactics. That's how I've always been on Football Manager. You know what I mean? I don't like to keep chopping and changing because if something worked, why fix it? You know what I mean? We're losing 2-0. Yeah, we're going to dressing room, team talk, assertively, we'll go aggressively. Actually, I'm not happy. Show me something else. They all look fired up. Good job. If you didn't, then you might as well jog on. Like, passionately, weren't that bad. Team talk. We change mentality. We might as well switch it back to the old one, I guess. See what I'm saying? Or are we switching it back? We might as well switch it back to the old one. I can't remember what I called it now. That one was it? Yeah, looks about right. Switch that there. Then go attacking. That'll do. Start sticking enough. Oh my god. Can we get back into this game? 2-0 down. We are doing very, very well in the league. I forgot to show the league table before we come into today's game. We are at the moment in the Champions League spots. If we make the Champions League, that would be absolutely incredible. The chances that I feel slim. We've got a good first. I think the first team squad's not looking too bad, but the depth isn't there. That would be fairly evident from our recent games where we've not won due to changing to our rotated sides. 15 minutes left, still 2-0. Let's just go very attacking. Let's tell you what. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Let's just chuck everyone up. We're gonna go absolutely gung ho, like we're losing our minds. Wingers on attack, out of possession. Just gonna pump it up the field. More expressive. We're gonna go disparate quickly over the fence, take long kicks. We're just gonna go for it. Why not? Why not get stuck in? Use time marking. Confirm. So we made a change. Casey Palmer's not done great. Probably will bring on for Palmer. Pedro Empis hasn't done overly massively well, but Target's been so poor. We'll bring Target on. He's played 6.4. He's not done well. Falami and Qatar, they both actually think they're top 2 goal scorers in the league, so I'm not going to change them. Give team talk passionately. I have faith. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. This game, like, if you watching are really good at tactics and you've seen my tactics, how I'm setting my team up. If you think I'm going wrong drastically anywhere, please do let me know. Look at that, 3-0. Moro Icardi, 10th goal of the season. I mean, I'm putting these videos on YouTube because essentially I think I'm good at the game and whatnot, but it's entertainment value as well. I mean, I love watching YouTube videos, especially when the creators really getting into it. And I'm here to learn as well. Like, if someone thinks they've got some good feedback or voice for me on playing this game, then feel free to let me know what you guys think. 4-0, Federico Chiesa, very attacking that. Oh, what an absolute mess. Oh, this game. 4-0. Getting absolutely battered. Last minute, referee's blown up. It's ended 4-0 to Man United. Pogba, Stark, Icardi and Chiesa with the goals. Match stats wouldn't suggest it's been overly one-sided. Arguably, you could say we've definitely been in the game that's had more shots on targets than us and been far more clinical, like 6 on target, 4 of those goals, that's decent. Very, very frustrating, very frustrating. Right, let's get into the schedule, see who we're going to play next and see where we're on the table after that game. So after that 4-0 defeat to Manchester United at Portland Road today, we are still 4th place, we are still in the last Champions League spot. We're level on goal difference with Stoke, so we must be ahead on goals scored, I'm guessing. Arsenal is 6th on 27th, Chelsea 7th on 27, United 8th on 24. These 3 sides, of course, make up the top 6 from the last few seasons with the Liverpool, City and Tottenham. It looks like they're going to not make it this year, but they've been pulling it back, and they're going to finish up there again. Can we keep hold of the stranglehold in the top 6? Who knows? I think we're probably going to fall away. But yeah, we are 4th place at the moment. Definitely, we are at dizzy heights right now. No way was I expecting to be sort of like fighting for the Champions League in the second season of the Premier League. But next up, we've got Bournemouth away. We've then got Rapid Vienna at home, got Watford away, Stoke at home, Liverpool away, Chelsea at home. I think we will come back for the Chelsea game at home. We'll come back to the Chelsea game, and then after that, we'll probably come back towards the end of January and do like a transfer window special, see if we make any signings. We've got a couple of players we have already signed, which I'll quickly show you now actually. Transfers and ins. Where are we? Transfer centre. Oh my god. Here we go, transfer ins. So we've got Dimitri Carpentier, someone we've already spoken about in the season preview. He is joined in this season, looks like a decent striker, good personality as well. He's going to be coming in and be good rotation player, even maybe straight into the first team, but Qatar looks decent, so I don't think he'll make first team straight away. We've also got a guy called Fabrice Drouet, another young striker coming in. Left footed again, promising striker. Just looks like, doesn't look too bad. Some of his mentals could be better, but he's got good physicals for a 17-year-old, definitely. Joined at 4.5 million. We'll be back for the next game, guys, against Chelsea at home. What a poor episode that was. I wanted to go over the tactics just to so you guys see my thinking into things and what I'm doing with my tactics. If you've got any advice, do let me know. It's horrific when you lose 4-0. We've had a couple of big defeats now. 4-0 to United. We lost 4-0 to Man City as well. So the Manchester teams really are not the sort of side we want to play right now. We've got a few games coming here. Bournemouth, we should expect to win. Watford we should expect to win, although they are up there with us at the moment, so is Stoke. And then Liverpool, Chelsea, and then of course we're FA Cup third round, and then Tottenham, Man City. Anyway, I've been rambling today. I'm so sorry, guys. If I've bored you, then I'm sorry. Please come back. Don't disappear. We'll be back for the Chelsea game, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks a lot. See you later.